Alright, let's keep exploring here. Accessing encrypted file. Research diary, day 57. Anxiety. Green energy dosage results show no significant benefits at this time. Essentially, a rapid increase in cellular proliferation speed and a doubling of the number of cells increases growth and affects vitality. But why has this vector taken such an abnormal turn, and what can be done to shift it back to its original direction? Our time is limited, and I'm worried about our remaining stockpiles. So it looks like they're running out of research subjects. Oh, missile expansion. Test capsule with temperature control function. Contains samples of a poisonous liquid. Contains body tissue sample. TK code. No? There we go. Need 3 more. Contains prototype medicine. Hmm. Hmm. That leads down. Let's check these loops here first. Research sample storage capsule. Liquid appears to be a sedative variant. Accessing encrypted file. Research diary date 81. Awakening. The subject is in hibernation in the cryopod, and its metabolism is at minimum levels. Unfortunately, we are unable to perform the experiments we like with the subject in this state. If the subject's metabolic function is inactive, a reversal of its rapid cellular proliferation cannot occur. First, we must wake the subject and restore its normal metabolic function. This also means restoration of consciousness, so appropriate sedation will be crucial. We're working on something. An experiment gone awry, I assume. Transport cart has clamps for fastening containers and specialized omni wheels for improved maneuvering. Data terminal. Recovery pod A2CPGGB18. Pod glass destroyed. Cells, culture, and preservation liquid has leaked. Life signs of the specimen griever have ceased. Recovery pod A1SPDDR07 used to place specimens in stasis and heal damage to their internal organs. Griever enclosed after an experimental Lamorne restoration procedure. Recovery pod B1JUTRD31 used to place specimen in stasis and heal damage to the internal organs. Pod now in low power mode. Specimen in stasis. Specimen grievers alive and preserved. This one is broken, so it's no longer living. All readings from specimen griever read normal. Specimen griever's metabolism currently at minimum. Recovery pod management terminal tracks the state of the contained specimen and sends data to a remote database. Operates normally in low power mode. Ice that is thickened over time, it can be melted using high temperature tool. Monitor and standby while low power mode is active. Security gate sealed. Releasing the lock unit attached to the rear side will allow it to open. Window shutter used for ventilation. The slats are damaged. A strong shock will destroy them. Oh my god. Blood samples. Research diary day 97. Analysis. We are monitoring subjects who have had GE administered here. Regardless of GE concentration, there do not appear to be any significant differences. We see regeneration without an apparent mutation to alter the cells. Furthermore, no matter how deep our analysis, we have yet to see any apparent chromosome abnormalities. It is almost as if they are natural creatures. Put another way, if we were to judge based on DNA, there are no significant differences between them and us. What is going on? Huh. So Grievers and Lamorne have the same DNA, it sounds like? Can't continue this way. Hmm. Specimen thawing station quickly and safely resuscitates frozen specimens without returning them to consciousness. Lamorne made stretcher, used for specimen transport, can be reconfigured to work as an operating table. The mat is made of hardened gel materials. Unused DNA sample storage case. Used for extracting DNA for experimentation. Research Diary Day 117. Breakthrough. We may have had a breakthrough today. Until now, we presumed that the physical transformation was triggered by something in the crystals, causing compositional change in the GE, which would in turn cause an abnormality in gene transcription. Yet that is not the case. In actuality, an unused region of the brain linked with the crystals is stimulated, and as a result, genes that would normally have stayed pseudogenes were transcribed. I now wonder, are we unlocking a blocked evolutionary branch? This would mean the great tragedy was merely one possible evolution of one potential future. So, with that in mind, what would happen if, when administering GE, we disable those genes at the moment that the rapid cellular proliferation is triggered? There should be sufficient value in attempting this to justify altering the Balasale system's programming. What's that adage they say? When they ask, we never stop to ask. Ventilation shaft fitted with a security cap. The cap must be removed with physical force. The ventilation fan is active inside. Physical force, you say? No. That kind of force. Oh! Nice. Balasay system. primarily used to perform experimental autopsies. Online, activation will set it to operating mode. Lemorne made stretcher. Its two-wheel size reduced resistance, allowing for easy and smooth rotation. Currently configured to function as an operating table. Storage shutter. It appears to have stopped mid-activation. Lemorne made operating table. Uses a gravity tuning device inside the padding to stabilize specimens without the need for restraints. Damn. Recording camera drone. Developed to autonomously record video, including medical procedures. A powerful impact has rendered it non-functional. Access code approved. Autopsy systems activated. Storage mode disabled. Operating mode initialized. Active balisade system containing a TK code. Balisade system, its ultra high performance multi-processor and 145 installed surgical tools accommodate many types of complex surgery, not just autopsies. Imagine seeing that in real life. We got 2 more TK keys to find. Part of the cryopod rail system, the column secures and releases pods for distribution. It is linked to the loading platform. Research Diary Day 138. Attempt. We were so close. It seems like we had succeeded in disabling the problematic genes, and also resetting the cells, causing the rapid proliferation process to replicate normal genetic information and restore their states. However, for some reason, we were unable to stabilize it. The subjects reverted. Right now, I want to check over the genetic analysis to see if there were any problems in our process. I do not want this setback to have been for nothing. Research Diary Date 205. Limit. Since the lab experiments began, several subjects have been brought in each day. The lab is close to capacity, and tragically, countless brethren have lost their lives while securing these subjects. I think we should stop gathering subjects, if only because our restoration experiments have thus far been unsuccessful. Laboratory heavy door comprises 5 parts with a sensor in its center. It is much stronger than standard doors. Cryopod, equipped with life preservation systems able to keep specimens dormant semi-permanently, switches to an internal battery if disconnected from power. Semi-permanently. Ice that is thickened over time can be melted. Storage bay cryopod terminals opens the hatch of a socketed cryopod, and it is online. Storage bay cryopod terminal opens hatch of socketed cryopod, but this one's currently offline. Bulk cryopod storage, all pods functioning normally while in low power mode. Whoa, that's a lot. Pod storage crane travels vertically along rails on the walls, managing cryopods containing Griever specimens. Stored pods remain operational while the facility is in low power mode. To extract a specimen, first socket its pod, then open the hatch by touching the hologram. Griever specimen. Battery depletion ultimately led to specimen's death. It has frozen completely. Completely frozen due to the drop in the laboratory's temperature. No life signs detected. Griever specimen containing the TK code. Three, four. Griever specimen battery depletion led to specimen's death. The drop in room temperature caused it to freeze afterwards. So it died and then it froze. Maintenance lift currently offline. Hmm. I'm missing a key. Hmm. Scanned everything here. Seems like we scanned everything here. got the missile expansion. And we got that one. Oh yeah, you know, just walking on tables nonchalantly. That's strange. I was able to target it. I guess I hadn't scanned it, but still, I couldn't do anything. Fire shot does nothing. Replenish my ammo. nothing. Floor security terminal. All security doors report signal received. Locks released. Okay, I was already here. Maybe that's what I needed to do. No, they're still locked. There has to be something I'm missing, obviously, here. There's a hatch there. Or a door, a little opening. How do I get there, though? That's the question. We've already been in there. How do we get to this side? Like, those two rooms are connected, but I don't have access to them. Oh my goodness. So maybe save. Research Diary Day 214. Resignation. Our resources are running very low, and we are almost out of the chemicals needed for research and experiments. At the same time, progress remains at a standstill. Naturally, there is a rising sense of panic and resignation. We cannot hope for more chemicals to arrive, and if we use up what we have before the experiment succeeds, no, even if it succeeds, and with what we have left, and we are losing researchers, everyone is likely thinking the same thing.
Samus, looks like you made it through another floor. You're getting close to the generator.
Security storage contains vital medicines and experimentation equipment. Door sensor offline. Lightweight vertical wind turbines made to withstand the valley's severe winds. When the facility is in low power mode, wind power fulfills all energy needs. Blue croc. The blue croc is a Chiroptera variant adapted to frigid climates. By flapping the wing-like membrane formed by their front legs as they glide, they are able to fly freely. To conserve stamina, they undulate their bodies to reduce air resistance, which allows them to fly for longer periods of time. Their legs have degenerated, meaning they are unable to land or stand up. Once they take flight, they will continue to fly for as long as they are able, even sleeping while in flight by resting half of their brain at a time. They habitually form groups of around 20, including a leader who heads the group and directs the others using sounds from their antenna. They rely entirely on these sound waves, and should an obstacle suddenly appear in their path, and if the leader fails to make large enough movements to instruct the others to avoid it, they will simply collide with it. Well, like I said, you simply collide with that obstacle. Cargo gondola lift, used for transporting cargo and research staff over the valleys below. Reinforced cables proof it against strong winds, but is currently offline. I reckon we don't want to fall. There's the way down. Better make a run for it. Unstable ground. Oh. The anchor chain joiner connecting the wind turbine to the rock wall is damaged. A strong shock will break it. Oh! We're gonna scan this. No way back now. Gondola control terminal currently offline. Ice covers the damaged section of the laboratory heavy door. The ice can be melted using high heats. A circuitry malfunction has rendered the door itself inoperable. Those things hit hard. Bomb slots. Releases the link shutter currently offline. Shutter linked to bomb slot. Activating the bomb slot will unlock the shutter. Research diary date 289. Records. There's little more we can do. Every experiment has ended in failure, and the results remain unchanged. If we put the facility into low power mode, It should remain intact for as long as there are maintenance tanks to look after it. We can leave behind our records, but will anyone ever see them? And if so, will they succeed where we could not? No, this is not the time for doubts. We must do everything we can. No, it doesn't reach. Data Archive Cluster 1 Cryogenic and Bioform Studies Containment Unit Research and Development. Data Archive Cluster 2 Captured Specimen Identification and Medical Records. Research Data Archive Terminal contains data on past laboratory experimentation and research on bioforms, including recordings, currently offline. Bomb slot linked with the Data Archive Terminal and the conduit access hatch, currently offline. Data Cluster 4 Psychic Experimentation and Genetic Transformation Research and Development. Data Archive Cluster 3 Treatment Examination. Some coordinates. Video log backups of experimentation and treatment. Transport tube, a network for moving small cargo, but is currently offline. It was burning it. Research Diary Day 293. Query. We have finally reached the end of our resources. Tomorrow we will abandon this lab and, at Chatoya's instruction, move to Chrono Tower, built in Soul Valley. We will not be able to save our brethren. Why could we not find a way to stabilize the Griever cells when they reverted to their Lamorn counterparts? What did we miss? I will ponder this for the rest of my life. So, Grievers or were Lamorn. So they're the Lamorn, but they got infected with something. I must have missed something, or just because I skipped a few days in between gameplay. There's some things that I'm probably uh, just not aware of at the moment. Jeez. Okay, that all those took pretty much my whole life. Main generator startup device used to initiate turbine rotation. The more magnetic turbine spins using a magnetic field created and sustained by the main generator. This generates enough electricity for the entire laboratory. Generating maintenance slots used by the maintenance tanks for turbine upkeep. Each turbine has its own dedicated slots. Mobile ramp. The hatch can be activated from the link terminal, granting access to a lower level. Mobile ramp terminal, currently offline. Starting the main generator will bring it online. Bomb slot encased in ice. The generator startup device is actively activated by attaching it to a slot connector. Mobile bomb slot can be pulled along the rail using physical force. Operates normally once attached to a slot connector. Oh. Yo. Psychic ball track. Psychic ball tracks are pathways navigable only by those with the psychic spider ball. Placed by Lamorn priests, these traces of psychic energy must be materialized before they can be used. A thin layer of psychic energy can then be given to a transformed sphere to adhere to those traces. This allows the sphere to move along the route, including along walls and ceilings with ease. Research Diary, Day 294, Prayer. Just now, the main generator has stopped. This means that the boiler we use for heat will also stop. The temperature will drop, and I expect the facility will be frozen solid. The area will switch to low power mode, which uses wind energy. This should be enough to maintain operation of the cryopods in which our brethren sleep. I believe we have done everything we could here, but ultimately, we could not save our kind. I am overwhelmed with helplessness. I trust the words of Shatoya that someday our savior will appear. All I can do right now is pray. I am Targon, and I am utterly defeated. Damn. Slot connector links generator startup device to the bomb slot used for its activation. Can extend by pulling. some activation. Turbine hologram display shows the current state of the main generator turbine. All systems appear normal. Main generator startup device online and operational. Accessing the hologram will start the generator and begin turbine rotation. We know what to do. Generator maintenance lot. Fan malfunctioning due to extended disuse. A strong burst of energy to the sensor will force its activation. I see. Let's go.
Hey, you got the power back on. Rendezvous up top and we'll talk next steps.
Mobile ramp terminal controls maintenance passageway access. It lowers the hatch, making it into a ramp to a lower level. I know this is up top, but I'm gonna see what's down here. Held by a clamp that can be removed only from one side. Metal hatch leading to a maintenance tank conduit. The metal is corroded, making it brittle yet immovable. A strong shock would destroy it. Oh. Yeah, we got an energy tank. It pays to be curious. Oh, the ice is starting to melt. Controller terminal online. However, the device that controls is frozen cannot be operated. Still locked. Ooh, now we've restored their energy.
Chasanel Tandanak Lakash, Andelina Semetel Sajakisanet, Ash. Takunaganath, Dan, Kitty, Nashmich, Anet, Naganeskata Senjin Krishet Sultan, Penanta Semal Again, Mentala Saik Shatoya, Teradin again.
Research data archive terminal. Online. Data corrupted due to the deep freeze. Only the most recent recording can be accessed. How unfortunate. Conduit access hatch used by maintenance tanks. The blue light indicates it is online and unlocked. External temperature measurements. Average temperature of one cycle. Lowest temperature 219.15. So it's just barely starting to warm up. Elevated bomb slot, identical in operation to its standard configuration. Activates linked device when its internal sensor detects a concussive shock. So it's online. Security storage, full power restored to the laboratory. Door sensor online and awaiting beam activation. Oh, what is this? Ah, shot expansion. Yes! We do want those. Internally installed camera data terminal. Drive damaged. Data cannot be read. Gondola control terminal online and functional. Touch the hologram to send the gondola to the platform on the other side.
Come back to the control room. I'm waiting for you upstairs.
Let's head on back then. You can see the snow on my blaster. Terminal online and functional. However, the link device has frozen and malfunctioned. The activation hologram will not display. Shutter terminal, online and operational. However, circuitry connected to the shutters has been damaged by the deep freeze, rendering the controls ineffective. Just a quarter.
What the? Something triggered the alarm. I can't override security.
Door sealed with an emergency security shutter. The shutter will release once the emergency has resolved.
I'm not sure what's happening. This whole facility just went into lockdown.
Cryopod running on normal power. The rapid increase in room temperature has caused the pod to malfunction and its internal temperature is rising. I reckon we're gonna be in for quite a surprise here. Destroyed cryopod. The hatch has been forced open from the inside. Bulk cryopod storage in full power mode. Internal pod temperatures are rising with the room temperature. Several pods are reporting system errors. Maintenance lift online and functional. Let's see where it takes me. Oh, I can't use it yet then. Frostborn Griever. Frostburn Grievers are those that have been revived from cryopreservation. Prolonged submersion in preservation liquid has bleached all pigmentation from their skin, resulting in a pale gray appearance. Physical adaptations have also occurred, increasing resilience to extreme cold, yet weakening them against high heat. Their high aggression and agility are retained from their cryopreservation, spurring them to track and attack prey in every corner of the facility. Perhaps owing to their near simultaneous awakening, these grievers frequently move in groups, though no individual appears to be leading them. Yeah, we're gonna need as much ammo as we can get. Oops. Oh, I can see the grievers up there. Ah, we have the spider ball.
I'm picking up a lot of activity. What's happening down there?
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of activity. Storage shard destroyed. The damage appears to have been caused by physical force. Control terminal operates Belisay's system, currently online. A circuitry failure is preventing display of its control hologram. Courier pod management terminal monitors the state of the contained specimen and forwards the data to remote database, currently operating full power mode. All life signs have ceased. No data from body temperature, pulse, breathing, or blood pressure. Light maintenance tank inactive. A powerful impact has damaged its internal circuitry. Reboot impossible. Security shard damaged. It appears to have been torn off using enough physical force to break it entirely. Okay. Might be running into something here. Shot ammo large. Cryopod tracking terminal monitors the specimen inside the socketed pods. Last use unknown. Dude, whatever this thing is breaking through. Oh, it's all of them. Is that where I came from? Data Terminal A monitors the recovery room, no data retrievable. Data Terminal B used for communicating with the surgery room, last use unknown. Data Terminal C manages cryopods in the storage room. Security shredder destroyed. Debris is blocking the door. Sensor. A strong impact will remove the debris. I can see them over there. Oh, they broke through. I love that the missile shoots them back. The impact actually does something. Stock Management Data Terminal manages inventory for materials and equipment kept beyond the security gates. Inventory data lost.
Oh no, they're in the wall.
Let's reload. Well, that is where we came from, so we want to go up, not down. Disintegrated.
Shannon, you copy. I got red dots on my radar.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of these. Biolab's communication terminal provides surveillance oversight for the 4 laboratory research rooms linked to the floor security terminal. The system is currently down. Biolab's communication terminal provides surveillance oversight for the 4 laboratory research rooms. Systems are down due to long-term exposure to extreme cold.
you upstairs.
Oh. Okay. But, wait a minute. First, let me see what's over here. No, can't do anything.
Samus, you made it. Let's take care of this.
You got it.
Come into the center. Shot. One down. Too close.
Where did it go? Here.
Got one. I think we're clear. Solid work, Samus. Power's back online. Feels like the heat is too. Might be what's drawing those strange creatures. You'll be able to use that elevator now. It'll give you access to the deepest level. I'll hang back and try to open the gate from up here. The rest is up to you.
Large elevator for wheeled vehicles, built to support extreme weight. Currently online, operated by touching the central hologram. We're going all the way down. Built to support extreme weight currently offline. Reboot required before it can be used. Vehicle bay gate cannot be opened while the lock unit isn't placed. Wheeled vehicle storage management terminal logs vehicles entering and exiting the vehicle bay. Online, however, the controls are inoperable due to the deep freeze. Fully loaded. Let's see what awaits us. Security gate for large wheeled vehicle elevator. However, it can be activated using a link device. Vault hatch. Material storage for maintaining the underground dome. Completely frozen. It cannot be moved. Dome surveillance system terminal B. Operates surveillance and environmental controls within the dome. No hazardous life forms detected. That's reassuring. Tempered glass of the vault hatch has fractured. A powerful impact will shatter it. Oh, a shot expansion. Thank you. This is definitely going to be useful. Dome surveillance system terminal A collects uploaded surveillance and environmental data from inside the dome. No abnormalities detected, or so it says.
I tried to open that gate, but it won't respond. See anything?
Underground dome lock disengaged input terminal A. Requires password input to disengage the locking bolt and open the door. Link to terminal B. Both terminals must disengage the lock simultaneously. Alternatively, after the clamps have been manually released, the gate can also be opened from the terminal in the control room. Underground dome lock disengage input terminal B. Quarantine chamber for dangerous bioforms. Bioforms considered too difficult to control in a laboratory setting are kept in a special underground containment facility built into a natural cavern. The entry gate is secured with 2 clamps. Once the clamps are manually released, the gate can be opened by 2 staff simultaneously operating its control terminals or remotely from the control room. Heavy clamp used to secure the door. In the event the release mechanism becomes non-functional, it can be pulled open.
That did the trick. Opening now. Happy hunting.
Thanks. Dangerous Bioform Research Terminal. Collects research data on bioforms quarantined inside the dome. The surveillance system terminal also keeps a backup. Lift Control Terminal. Controls the quarantine access lift used for moving supplies and staff. The lift has been removed, with the reinstallation still pending. Railing for guiding a lift. analysis implies it would move using the grooves along the sides. The railings form a U-shaped slope. What the hell is that? Kratos. Kratos is a giant cingulata-like creature, double Samus's height, inhabiting Ice Belt. Its body is covered in a hard outer shell that resembles the peak of an iceberg and is impervious to firearms. Behind the shell segment on its head are sensory organs and the mouth. This shell segment opens when it wants to identify prey, at which point it will spit icy boulders. If the sensory organs behind the shell are significantly harmed, Kratos is known to enter an agitated state. It will curl into a ball, spin, and launch itself at its attacker. Fusion with a METROID has also altered its body, completely exposing its abdominal core. Unique hybridization means Kratos is a one-of-a-kind mutant being. It was highly intelligent and could communicate its will to Lemorn Priest. Sadly, METROID fusion has irreversibly altered its consciousness and body composition. Maybe I should use fire, huh? Seems to be doing the trick. Ugh. what the hell? Nah, way, I was jumping. Ooh. Almost got him. There you go. This has to be it. Yeah. An Aurora. Ooh. The low ammo. Psychic Boost Ball enables the Morph Ball to generate rotational momentum, which can then be unleashed as a surge of speed. Can travel and materialize psychic boost rail. Spinner for activating a sacred shrine. A fast-moving sphere moving inside its loop can turn the rotary switch, which operates the pedestal. So what do I do here? Can do it with L. So far, we've collected 3 of those keys. Oops. She was running.
You've done well, Satis. I'll meet you up top.
That fight would have taken much longer if I didn't have all of the shot upgrades.
Samus. Looks like you got what you came for. A message came through the station radio while you were gone. Somebody named Specialist Mackenzie. He sent over the coordinates for base camp, so I'll be on my way soon. Now, I've been on a lot of missions. This has always protected me. May Solon light your path. You go on ahead. There's a healing pod up here, and I'll be as good as new in no time.
All right. Alright, we're returning, I guess. Oh, damn. Dude, what the hell? That was pretty sick. Circuitry from a cryopod's cooling system. Its protective cover is missing, allowing it to be safely removed. Grapple crane control terminal controls the crane. It is online and operational, activated by touching the hologram. Oh, it just dropped it. Alright. Offline, a short circuit has caused the power failure. Spinner. Ice chip. Oh, we did need this. Now we can go back to the lava area. Took this back to the volcano. Just waiting on the lift ever so patiently. Look at that suit. Man, that suit is clean. Grapple node. Psychic grapple. So I guess that doesn't count. We have the what do we have? Oh, it's a psychic lasso, not a grapple. Damn. Okay, so we can't go that way yet. We can do this at least. Just gonna roll around. I was in the ball form. All of a sudden, she was just walking. Mm. Just roll on through.
Congratulations, you got another teleporter key. Only 2 keys left. And it looks like you found more technology in Icebelt. I might be able to help you. Can you bring it back to base camp?
Sure
By the way,
thing.
I saw the data you acquired. I can't believe that Grievers used to be the Lord.
Yeah, that's pretty wild. I was wondering what that great tragedy was that they were talking about, and it turns out that it was the Lemorn. They became grievers somehow. And unfortunately, the scientists, they just could not do anything to bring them back. What the? We're sliding. And the road for our Viola. Enters nonchalantly. dude. I think that's just so cool. It shoots a pod, a rocket thing, and then it catches it. Meanwhile, IRL, we can't even just manually land or regularly land a rocket. They land and then they explode. It's pretty wild, y'all. Ice blocker, thunder blocker. Oh, we don't want to go over here yet. Where did we land? That's where we landed.
Welcome back, Samus. Come on, show me what you found in Ice Belt.
Just a second.
Good luck out there, Samus. I'm on comms if you need me.
Hopefully we've collected enough for something. So nothing's happening yet.
Welcome back, Samus. Come on, show me what you found in Ice Belt. Alright, let's take a look. Okay. Dude. Hello, friend. Okay. Analysis first. Oh, this is fascinating. It looks like this program inverts the energy emitted from the device. That means if I reprogram this and set it into your arm cannon, you should be able to use a new shot type.
I'm always good with that. Oh, look at that. Dude, that arm cannon is so sick. Press up to activate. Can briefly solidify lava and magma. Yeah.
Now you can use Ice Shot. It temporarily freezes the target when hit. You can freeze living organisms to stop their movement. And you should be able to use it on high temperature objects like magma to freeze it for a short period of time by lowering its surface temperature. If you find anything else, bring it in to me. I'm sure I can turn it into something useful.
Much appreciated. Oh, look at this. Ice blocker. Okay, let's use it on that.
Freeze them all up with Ice Shot.
Oh, nice. Yeah, let's see, alright. I wonder if they could do this here. Oh yeah. Freeze him, then blast him. It's not that one, it's this one. What have we in here? The freezing of flowing water is precisely how one's first steps are to be taken. Remember this. Freeze water. Like a river that flows along the land, water travels within living things, bestowing its life-giving moisture. Freezing the water carried, and all who live will blow out the candle of life. Do not forget this. Understand this, you who command the power of ice. To steal heat from every object of the world is an act to bring about stillness. Dang, we're getting philosophical over here. Or something. Platform created from porous rocks with little mass set atop a fountain spout. It will rise as water pushes up from the spout. A fountain with a psychic moat socket. Its water is sourced from beneath the temple. While a moat is socketed, it spouts water at a fixed pressure. Let's see here. What if I do fire? So the fire does extinguish the ice. Something I could do here. Oh, I can't use it like that. Oh yeah, shot expansion. Nice. Oh, we gotta move it. Oh, I see. It's like a maze. Ooh, another shot expansion. Thank you. Stone statue of a Lamorn priest. Its inscription reads, "When Hivin holds the three elements, the chosen one shall bear a new light of life." Very well. Hemispherical metal lid. It will open once all three devices linked to it have been activated. So we just need thunder. Very well.
Hi, Samus. Welcome back.